Trump's Truth Social post just sent Intel stock soaring by claiming a major chip deal with Apple for domestic production, proving once again that presidential tweets move markets more than any analyst report. Critics will call it hype, but the real scandal is how long we've let TSMC dominate while U.S. chipmaking withered, leaving our tech giants vulnerable to geopolitical blackmail.
Getting reflected in some of the moves that you're seeing in the market. The impact of the shortages of the supply chain are also becoming very obvious, whether you see what's happening in memory or the optical supply chain. And so, I feel like the market is fully understanding the kind of supply chain implications and the demand implications. You're going to have a CEO on later who recently commented that token pricing for him went up 2x over the last. It will go up 2x in the next 6 months. Well, that is an indication of supply-demand balance, and clearly we are significantly. We need significantly more tokens, and we have significantly more demand for the intelligence than we have supply.
It's so interesting where like the kind of raw data sets or anecdotal data sets that the market's tracking are so different now to what they were, I don't know, you tell me, like as recently as last year or 2 years ago. I want to talk about SpaceX. How big a factor has that IPO been for you and your team, and how have you sort of responded to it?
Well, it's not necessarily a factor, but it's clearly an incredibly significant company that has a very open-ended story alongside with it. We've never really seen a business like SpaceX before in our careers. I would argue humanity hasn't seen a business like SpaceX. So, we have found a significant place in our portfolios for SpaceX, in part because we do see incredible appreciation as we look out 3 and 5 years. Now, the day-to-day trading on it is, who knows? There's a lot of things that affect that day-to-day trading, but we are very bullish on its prospects.
The retail investors played a big role here. We spoke to Charles Schwab, CEO, earlier. Let's get his take.
It was a breakthrough event, I think, for the retail investor who was allocated roughly 20% of the deal, which is triple a typical IPO. So it's great to see retail having a meaningful seat at the table. It created tremendous engagement with our clients and broadly with retail clients. Demand was off the charts, and that demand continues. We've seen in the 3 days following the IPO, nearly $7 billion of additional orders come from our clients.
Charles Schwab CEO Rick Wurster. Is it the retail trader driving trading right now?
I'm not really sure what's driving it. I think that there's a lot of different aspects that
appreciate the honesty. I don't think anyone knows, Anchor, what's driving it.
Well, we shouldn't make it up then. And so I don't know. All I can say is that sometimes the market kind of thinks about the next day or the next week. And for something like SpaceX, I think what you have to do is look at the long arc of time to understand what they are doing and the significant moat that they have created with, Starship and the reusability of Starship when that comes to fruition, and the different business models that will get unleashed. And right. It is incredibly exciting to see this company now be accessible to not only retail, but also institutional investors like us.
Anchor, how do you assess the role the underwriters played in it, in getting the story of the prospectus across to the valuation and economics of this company?
I think they did a fantastic job. I don't think it could have gone any better. And you look at just how, they made the management available. There were several different, kind of knowledge Zooms and that investors could get on and to understand the story more completely. That they priced it correctly so that, they were leaving some economics on the table for what its true value will be. So I actually think they did the most beautiful job on this IPO, and it was a tricky one because of the valuation, kind of the perception. There was a very divided, I think, opinion on SpaceX. There's some that love it, some that hate it. Retail was a bit skittish, it felt like to me, at least through the conversations that I had. But so I think the underwriters did a beautiful job on this, and I hope they repeat it with the upcoming IPOs of OpenAI and Anthropic.
Really appreciate it. And we're going to have that conversation about Anthropic and OpenAI later in the program. Anchor Crawford of Alger back on Bloomberg Tech. Thank you very much.